Okay. Three things. This is this page hasn't been marked yet what number system it is. The rest of the pages haven't. This is another shuttle. Okay. Okay. So what it basically means is that this I explained the previous shuttle that I explained to you is an actual mothership that travels in space. It has to be designed that way. You are the designers. You are the ones that fix up the metals, the designs properly and all this. I'm just giving you the theory. Now this is the theory here as well. The same principle applies here as well as the Star Trek version that I'm just about to explain. The previous one, explaining the other pages, is built properly to travel space. This one is in disguise of a space shuttle, yet it's made very much like a glider. Yet painted to look like a shuttle. It only works on planet Earth or places where there's oxygen or air that will be able to do this. This propeller system is basically propellers, and the other version, propellers this way. Okay, so basically the same thing. Okay, these propellers are made from dragonflies. Type of propellers are made in material like a glider. Okay, they has to have an engine wherever that will be built to make them work, you know, like a dragonfly, and you get that effect. Okay, okay, and they're disguised of very heavy technology, and it is in the sense of planet Earth, in the sense of gliders, but not to travel in space. These are the small shuttles that go in the previous space design that flies the shuttle. That flies into orbit, the spaceship that I explained to you. Now, the Star Trek version I've explained once or twice in my writings is simply, the basic answer to that one is simply, I know where your meteors and asteroids are heading. I'm not sure the proper name, but those big rocks are up there. I think they're called meteors or asteroids or whatever. Land on them and build Star Trek around it. With that technology, you can also build these types of spaceships, in the previous lesson, not these ones, but the other ones, around the corners, for example. For example, if this was a meteor, say it's not a shuttle, this is a meteor, you can put them in the corners and navigate it. When it takes that way, if it's got enough power to do it, you have to have enough power, it will cause the meteor to rotate this way. If this was a meteor, although this is supposed to be a shuttle on planet Earth only. Okay, so as this direction and that direction, any direction that you want. From there you can build Star Trek all around it. And what you can actually do with that is you can travel wherever it goes, and you can navigate it in any direction that you want it to go. As long as it's got the power to get out of the galaxy, you'll be alright. If it hasn't, you keep it in the galaxy. Okay? So as then, some may have power, some may not. Okay, you must evacuate if any danger happens though. Okay? Nevertheless, you can do a lot of things. You don't have to build Star Trek over there. What you can do is you can build a few powerful shuttles around here, okay, and areas wherever the meteor is supposed to say this is a meteor, not a shuttle, okay, somewhere there, hidden places where you can have astronauts, whatever, doing research. So when the meteor runs on its own through the ultimate universe, you can spy on other planets, see if there's life in that. You can have telescopes built in there and spy on them. You can have shuttles flying and investigating. Economy of petrol or what? You know, there's more to this lesson. I forgot what that is, but anyway, let me just think for a moment. So this is the shuttle. So for example, you can build Star Trek around it. Once you get the technology and understand how God can actually fly rock and the power behind it, rock, it's not light, it's heavy, or it should be. If not, we'll find out. But anyway, it should be heavy. Okay, we can get the technology to actually build an actual Star Trek that's made out of man technology, since we know how it works. With the meteor, if we investigate and do experiments on the meteor, whatever, keep it safe though, okay? And that is that version, okay? Anyway, there is a better view here, okay? If you read this straight in, here, I'll let it run through a bit here so you can read it. Mate, I'm using a 3BG phone for this, and I'm telling you, I haven't got much, you know, I have to delete the film once it's done before I can do it. It only does about 13 or 14 minutes, roughly. I'm not sure exactly how much. Okay, because I don't pay anything for this phone. The reason being is because I don't connect. I only receive calls. I don't make calls. There's a small amount of fee, I think it is, but it's not much. Okay, because I can't afford it. If I could, I would pay for it because I can get more longer. I can get 1-2 hours. I used to have very long hour films here on this phone, top quality too. But I mean, I can't get that anymore because I'm not paying for the service. If you want long hours, you've got to pay for it. Unless there's another way that I don't know. But anyway. Okay, so we're running to 5 minutes and 50 seconds. So we've got a bit of time here. So we run it through here. Okay, I think we better run that again because if I ran too fast, I think you won't see it. Okay, so you can understand that these theories would work. Okay, you just have to get into the future and create them. If you haven't got the technology to do so today, and as future technology increases, as man always increases, we will find that way. Therefore, I must conclude that in history, if you know your history books, our ancestors created things like chaos, deliberately, wars, whatever. The reason being is because they had to form balance on Earth. If there is too many human beings on Earth, they'll eat everything, they'll destroy everything, and no one survives. So it's a toss of a coin. Whoever survives, when they create these things, at least the human race will live to this present day. But that's not necessarily the correct form of balance. And because in space, there's plenty of space. We can have the breeding here happening. Because as many geniuses will be born as there were in the past. In the past, many geniuses died in battle. Okay, here, there, all over the place. If they were alive, and just one of these geniuses was alive, he'll get us twice as much technology that we have today. So as you get 10, there's 10 times for argument's sake. So it's not too late. We can let geniuses be born and let them live. And as technology increases, this will take place. There's plenty of space. In space, we can ship them up there in space. It's better than dying. And cosmos salvation will exist in the sense of in this life. Of course, when the resurrection takes place and eternal life begins, it will also exist there. There's another version here. You can have robots, whatever, which we'll talk about it soon, okay? Just have a sneak preview of that.